All right, welcome back to the 1 Minute Trader podcast. And Tony, we're going to try doing some videos of some of our podcast recordings also. So bear with us for a minute here as we play with the technology. But it's a pretty quiet week for the first week of August. The 31st was Monday, and we finish out today, the 4th. Basically, everything closed at the highs again for the week. Well, the Dow up 45 today and actually had a real strong week. The NASDAQ ended up at 58.98 and kind of where it was last week. So here we are, 1, 2, 3, 4. We closed pretty much where we opened on the NASDAQ. And same thing with the S&P. And then the Russell was down, I'm pretty sure, for the week considerably. The only real big thing that happened here late in the week, Tony, was the euro turned around. And the euro did turn around for the first time in quite a while. Actually got hammered today. It went all the way down to about 175. It rallied back to the close, but as you can see here by the chart, that it really got hammered today, and that took out basically the last 7 days of lows. So what
percentage was that about?
Percentage-wise, it was about 1.5% today, and then it rallied to, took half of it back. So, which is kind of what I would expect. But I think this is a screaming short for the first time. It finally broke. This is the first time in about 7 weeks that we saw some serious selling. And it was right off the open. You can see these big bars here. It was 3 hours, right? Yeah. This was 1, 2, 3 hours of constant selling, and then we had this little, as I call it, weak sister short cover opportunity. That's usually why you rally like this so weakly into the end of the day, because anybody that got short anywhere in here, it's just like, okay, I got to get out. Or somebody gets short in a hole here and they take the loss too. So that's really what happens on days like this. But you can see, I mean, we went all the way back to, this is where we closed last week. So in all actuality, the euro still did close green for the week. So that's kind of interesting to note. But other than that, we had a pretty busy week. We talked a little bit about Priceline early in the week. We had a strangle opportunity that we talked about, which, by the way, did work out. It expired today. It was a 1 week trade, and we talked about it Monday in our video to our clients that said, listen, sell the 1950 puts on Priceline and sell the 2075 calls, and that would be selling of a strangle. Basically, what we were trying to do is capture that move to nowhere. All right. But this is one thing that, like, people don't realize. Like, if you know that something's been kind of quiet and they've got a binary event like an earnings, which Priceline does next week, it's likely not going to move too much the week of. It's waiting for that event. So it's kind of like a Fed meeting. And this is a way that people can capture money out of the market by the market not moving. So you can make money going up, you can make money going down, and you can make money sideways. So I want to point that out, because even if a market's not moving, there are opportunities, especially in something like Priceline that had been very volatile and been moving quite a bit. It was good opportunity, I felt, into earnings next week. Define it, because they have 1 week options, and you put them out there. And if you would have just sold 10 contracts of each, you would have collected $5,000 for the week. So it totaled about $5 in premium that we sold. Now, if it went against us at any point, in other words, started getting them towards 2080 or 1940, we would have had to manage that. We talked about that in our video that went out. The other video that we were really successful with already, it's come down $15, was gold on Tuesday, and the video is, we're going to link to it here, following today's podcast. But we said on Tuesday that, hey, gold here at 1278 to 1280, and that's about where it went. Sell it here, look for to collect back to 1260. And it happened here by Friday. Today we were down about $15, covered it at 1263. And so you can again watch that video from Tuesday and see how that went. We then had our typical Q&A video that went out to clients, and then we talked a little bit about the Dow, and then today we talked about Nike. So it was a busy week, a lot going on as far as still a lot of good trade opportunities, but I didn't, as far as the indices, not a heck of a lot happened except for that kind of change in character towards the end of the week in the euro, which in effect, we had a huge rally in the dollar today. We may have put a bottom in finally on the dollar.
We needed some dollar news this week, actually, and just kind of filtering up to the...
Yeah. Well, I mean, I've been buying the dollar, and I'm finally in the money here. It went up $1. It was 92. Gosh, got down to about 92.50 yesterday. So, but that's it. We just wanted to do a quick recap here at the 5-Minute Trader and please like us on iTunes, like us on Stitcher, SoundCloud, wherever it is you're listening to, and we're going to be distributing it a little bit further and across. Any questions, send them to me at OneMinuteTrader.TV. And as always, we appreciate your feedback, and we'll see you next week at the 1 Minute Trader.